All right, Mia. Incredible weekend, but what question are you sick of people asking you after all this crazy media extravaganza?
It's like, how does it feel to be 17 and being out here? I'll probably give the same question, like the same answer to that question over and over again. That it's just like a learning experience, and I'm really just kind of grateful for the opportunity to be out here. I'm 17, so I'm like the underdog, kind of going into every single race. And if anything, there's like not really any expectations on me, so I'm just gonna take that, like that opportunity to have no expectations on me and just try to exceed anything that they expect of me. So, yeah.
How would your close friends describe you?
It depends on who you ask. I'm very different at track than I am like in school.
Okay, let's do track and then school.
Okay, I would say my track friends probably would describe me as just like very like energetic and just kind of out there and just hyped up all the time. I would assume, unless it's conditioning day, then
You're out on
I'm
conditioning
in the trenches,
day?
I'm down. But otherwise, I would say that I'm probably pretty energetic and I like to bring the energy.
And you're from Oregon. You probably raced at Hayward Field many times. Did it feel different running this meet at all, or was it more of like you've been here before, you know the drill? It's just another track meet.
I mean, it obviously felt different because this is my first like pro meet, but also there was like definitely a familiarity kind of feeling there. Like this is basically like my second home. I think I run here more than I run at my own home, like more meets here than I run at my own home track. So this is definitely, I'm comfortable here, and I know that I probably run more races here than anybody else who ran today. So I don't know. I just kind of was grateful for that because it made me feel more comfortable. I think if it was anywhere else, I'd be like, oh, but
yeah.
Step out the track and this is where I'm supposed to be.
Did you ever have the opportunity to run on the old Hayward Field?
Actually, oh, that's so fun. I was on one of the last races the day before Old Hayward got torn down.
Oh, no way.
I was at the like Tracktown Youth Meet after I think it's the 2018 NCAA Championships here, and I was like 12 years old, and that's actually where I met my best friend Sophia Beckman, who's competing in the senior long jump right now, and she's just a senior in high school, and so we met here at the Old Hayward the night before it got torn down. So.
And there's probably conversations about Paris, Olympics, 24, swirling around. Is that something that you've, ever thought about before this meet?
Yeah. That has definitely been a topic of conversation. That was honestly the reason that I came and competed against the seniors here, was because I wanted to know what it felt like to compete against all the pros and not have, when I'm trying to qualify for the Olympics or the trials next year, I don't want that to be my first time competing against all these big names. I don't want to be caught being starstruck or anything like that. I want to be experienced, and so that was kind of the reason I came out here and took the risk of competing with the pros.
And is there like a big track background in your family? Not at all.
My mom wasn't really an athlete. She did like recreational 5Ks and stuff, but I mean, she kept herself fit, and then my dad was like a soccer player. Just kind of, track and running doesn't really run in the family, but hey, first time for everything.
And last question, when did you just first discover that you knew you were fast?
I grew up playing soccer because, like I said, my dad played soccer growing up, and he named me Mia for a reason, after Mia Hamm. And so I grew up playing soccer, and I was always a striker, so I would get all the through balls, and I was always running up and down the field. And so that's kind of how I discovered that I was slightly fast. And my teammates were like, hey, you're kind of fast. So 6th grade rolls around, I'm just like, okay, I'll join the 6th grade middle school track team. And that's where it all started. I was like, oh, maybe I can make this work.
And have you always enjoyed track, or is this something that over time when you had some wins that you're like, okay, now I like this?
From the very beginning, I enjoyed track, and it's definitely just kind of the community around it, my teammates, my coaches, everyone in the stands just kind of make it fun and make it always a good experience win or lose. So that's what I love about track, is you can always take something out of it, and you're never really a loser, even if you lose. Definitely could have phrased that better, but it's such an encouraging sport. I think that was something that I didn't find in any of the sports that I grew up playing, and so I fell in love with it immediately, and that hasn't stopped. It's only grown.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.